Hello, my name is Karen. Karen with the Y. So, what's going on is many different things are happening in our world. And bad, not in our country, so much as wars amongst other countries. I want people to find out what's going on. Ask yourself, do you really have to be this way, President Trump? I've been in contact with President Trump a long time. As I mentioned in another show, I hoped President Bill Clinton, when he left the White House, I gave him some thoughts and ideas, and he did them. He treated me with utmost respect as a leader. That solidified my thoughts of what's going on. Hillary was there. I met Hillary, and what a wonderful lady. I'm going to say this again. President Bill Clinton, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, are not to be involved in any of the craziness that's happening in our world, or the distorted life. They did wonderful things for this country, and also for themselves. So they worked hard for other countries to grow and build a better community for other places where people reside. They got them to get healthier, better food. He did a lot of good stuff. I remember they had an earthquake, and they don't have big equipment. They had an earthquake, and many of the roads were damaged, and he couldn't get the big equipment because the roads were damaged. They couldn't get to the location of the earthquake where the people needed them. He said that was difficult. That was one of the things that was difficult for him to change and make it better. Now, in the past few years, I didn't really have anyone I could communicate with and on a regular basis like I do with President Clinton. But I helped them. And I want to help our country the way President Bill Clinton did. Unsung hero. Please do not allow any harm to come to them, and they are not going to, my command, they are not going to go into prison. They have done too many great things for our country. Payback time and goodness. So what I'm talking about now is yes, I'm not getting intelligence. Today I watched a little bit of it, what's going on in Venezuela. There's so many boats there. It's a small country. I think that's where President Trump shows his power, flexes power. And I'm not so sure I approve that much military in that area and keep something that's near Ukraine and Putin. So Zelensky is there, and it looks like they can't get President Putin out of Afghanistan. Ukraine. And there's promise there that they could at least stop the fighting. How about the other countries in that area? One is going worse some are getting better. And quickly, when you talk about people doing bad things, remember, I saw it, I witnessed it. Some people have a negative energy into them, into their thoughts. So they make bad decisions. Influence the person to do what they want. And they call themselves angels. Beware of that, people. If you are not yourself, if you're like someone else is telling you what to do, then I recommend go for counseling to think straight, think clearly, and get medication if you need it. But you can still function and live an outstanding life. So the people right now finding it a little different. Doing my work, so I haven't had a show on for a while. It was a soldier told me, he was a high level, and mentioned that I could get arrested. So that's when I was quiet, debating whether I should continue this life or not. And I don't want to go to prison because of President Trump. So anyway, that's my hesitation. But I will send him emails, give him my ideas, we'll communicate back and forth in some way, we'll figure out how. And he wants to, he and I have a interaction like the way I had with Bill Clinton and with myself. We'll do it our own way, figure out what is the best way to bring our country into a better way of being. There's a lot more good in here than there is bad. So, good people, be strong, be powerful, stand up for your country, America. I don't like President Trump having people leave our country, arrest them, and deport them. I think that needs to stop now, Mr. Trump. It's got to stop. And some thoughts that I have is that the spiritual world is standing back a little bit. Because what the people did was get the people to look frown down on people with intelligence. But no, give your knowledge out, help them. Our people, a powerful people, we live in a Christian country. Has a lot of faith, and our faith is very similar to one another. And that's what our leaders did, united. These difficult beings that are trying to disrupt our activity, our behavior, our actions, to make things better than another person. So we're going to work hard to influence these people to do the right thing. Now keep writing emails, keep doing shows, and let's go from there. So, those are my words. I haven't been around. The man scared me with possibly going into being arrested. And back a few years ago, quite a number of years ago, when I started doing my own shows in my home, the people, yes, the men in black let me know they were around me. They scared me a lot. They could have took me into the van and he'd never see me again. It was a bit frightening. And he showed in his vehicle that he could stop me from getting out of the car. It scared me a little bit, but I never had any problems with the peace people. No, they like my work. So people, I know the war is going, there's transitioning going on. I saw people who were coming into our world right at the local store. Gave me a warm feeling. It affected my heart that these people are coming with us, in us, and they're going to help us the rest of the way. They're going to help us. These people have good ideas and thoughts and behavior to teach us to rise up and become the best person you and I can be. They're here. They're helping us. Now I'm going to contact President Trump and we'll see if we could interact a little bit better. He sent me a beautiful card, beautiful envelope with some information, sincere. So I'll be responding to that letter. We'll go back and forth emailing. So I hadn't been feeling well the last couple of years, but I'm feeling every day I get better and better. Right now I'm going to go back to a neurologist, and I think I re-injured in my head from falling. So see the doctor tomorrow, and I'll see a neurologist very shortly. So then I will be able to function a lot better and prepare us for the future. But I reiterate, Bill and Hillary, they did a phenomenal job being president and being Secretary of State. God bless you, Bill Clinton. God bless Hillary Clinton. That's about it. I had a little difficulty recently, but it's going to get straightened out. I'm never going to leave you. I have no intention of allowing myself to get sick or anything like that. I have good doctors. I'm a healthy person. I am a very healthy person. And they keep me on track. All my doctors, they help me with love. And that's what they're going to do for you, everybody else. They're going to do the work with love. I like these people. They're here to help us. And they're coming in quick because of what's happening in Venezuela. I want you, President Trump, to take away some of the military there, Navy, the Marine life, and go back to where Ukraine and Russia. The people bringing our Navy, maritime situation. Who's watching over the Ukraine-Russia war? He brings all these to show a force on a small. I don't think that's deterring a war. There shouldn't be that many ships. I mean, Venezuela's not very big. What kind of soldiers? What kind of military do they have? All these things have to take into consideration and determine what maritime is, what kind of boats or ships that are there. So everything's going to get better. Things are going to get better. I get to communicate with the president, and let's see where we go from there. But I'm here, never leaving you people. I'll be right here. If I go be rested, I'll feel bad, but don't do that. Don't do that to Comey and the other man. Comey and FBI Director Comey, and who's the other one, Dave? Oh, the woman. Valici? I'm not sure her name, but she's an attorney. And they got nervous that he doesn't do everything. People, when he's being taught, it's not coming in right. And the people are getting angry and frustrated. They want knowledge so that they could be put towards making our planet, especially our country, in a better state of being. People, keep going. Stop causing wars, diplomacy. And I will hope President Trump as best I can. Let him do the work. But remember one more thing. President Trump, he doesn't know what to do right now. He's not getting any messages. Things are happening. Everything is in the country in Gaza Strip. All that fighting with Israel, Palestine, all that. Maybe they gotta fight it out. They've been fighting for thousands of years. We'll help them. Once we get them to stop fighting each other, I know how to help them. I know how to help them. It's through spiritualism. That's how I'm going to help. So you may not see me at all talking. I'm going to do it spiritually. And keep the faith, everybody. I don't foresee anyone entering our country, especially when I'm working with President Trump. I got good insight. I can see a lot of things. I've been watching everything develop and grow. I'm here. Give me more intelligence, somebody. I would appreciate that. Well, everybody, stay safe. Live to love, love to live. We got to do better with our people, all people. We got to do better. God bless you. God bless America. One more thing. And stop, what was going to do? Stop the war in Venezuela. Let the Israel and Palestinians fight. And maybe this is what's supposed to be happening. But we're going to help soon. And they'll show us the way. They love us. People entering into our world loves us. They want to help us. They love us. Remember, I don't get intelligence material. That's too bad. Because they changed the channel. They changed to a new story. So I don't get to see what's going on. But now I'll get it through President Trump. And maybe someone could identify a good show, news media, that would tell me what's going on. And I could better able to help you, all of us. So keep your head up. Everything's going fine. And I'll do a little bit more work to make things better for all of us. President Trump, make sure the people are medicated with the necessary meds. Make sure they have food. I requested this to the leaders. And they're giving them food when they can in the garden and other places. So my request has been answered. We'll work and help the others. Give food to the people. Stop those. Where do they ever get 20,000 people die? Where are these people coming from? And President Trump, I want you to stop, have the ICE take away people from our country. And they send them off to another country. Stop. No more. I want better food for the people, President Trump. That is my order. I want keep all of us safe. ICE, police, sheriffs, back off. You're arresting people who wouldn't hurt anyone. You know, I see how they are. If somebody, God forbid, gets injured or shot, they'd heal and still be friendly with the person that shot them. That's the American way. We're very forgiving. Please, everyone, listen to us. Listen to me. And I'll work with President Trump. He's asked me for help. I am there for him. Well, God bless everybody. Keep the faith. We're going. We can go far. We do good things. And with people incoming, don't be afraid. Be not afraid. I'm here. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you.